Colorado USC takeaway.
Oh, man, it was a game.
Is Shedeur better than Caleb from what we seen?
You want me to be honest?
Brutally.
I was not impressed with Caleb Williams.
Ooh.
I was waiting to see the hype that everybody was talking about. I was not impressed because I seen about 3 things that made me 3 points. And if I tell you, when I break them down to you, you're going to be like, okay. Now, granted, he started off hot. Couldn't nobody touch him. But if you look at it, Colorado does not have a real line. So he's sitting back. Caleb's sitting back there with that big throw he made, that slang across his body.
Mm-hmm.
He had about 8 seconds to throw the football. What team in the NFL is going to give him a pocket of 8 seconds?
Nobody.
He's never going to have the time that he had to sit in that pocket and the time he has it, because you got to think about it. You're going to be if you're going to be the number 1 pick,
yeah.
You know where you're going to be?
Chicago.
In Carolina, like Bryce Young, with no line. You tell me how that's working out for him.
Oh. He already hurt.
All these heroic plays that everybody keep talking about, that shit is not going to work on the next level. You're not finna have 7 seconds to throw no ball. That's not finna work. That's not going to work nowhere. Second of all, if you watch the second half of that game, bro, Colorado, and everybody has dogged their defense out. And you got to look at it this way. They was missing Travis Hunter. They was missing Sledger. And they was missing Shallow. And granted, Dion is the top corner. You know, he got the defensive coordinator from Alabama. They went back there and they made adjustments. And you know what they started doing him? They started putting hats in his chest.
Yeah.
And any quarterback, when you put a hat in their chest, what ends up happening? They start becoming a dummy.
Yeah.
Come on, I'm recording. You leave. You good? All right, you good? I'm about 10 more minutes.
I'll wait 10 minutes.
All right. They start putting the hat in his chest.
Yeah.
And when he started getting hit,
yeah.
he became a different guy.
Yeah.
He really supposed to have 2 interceptions. One of them they called back for some lame that don't nobody know why they did it. But he threw 2 picks, and you see when you put a hat on him, he becomes a totally different guy. And if he's supposed to be this great quarterback that y'all say,
yeah.
If Oregon stumped the dog out of them and Bo Nix did all what y'all say Bo Nix did, and Bo Nix supposed to be all that you say he is, why Caleb couldn't do it? I'm telling you, bro, they went in that second half and they figured him out.
Yeah.
You put a hat on him and safeties and corners, just do your job. Don't look at the show he putting on up there. Just stay with your man. And Colorado defense brought away pressure. Now, and the third point is, when you look at Shedeur and you see how he operating with a bad line, bad offensive line, he getting hit, he getting flustered, he's still coming, being cerebral, dinking, dunking, taking his shots. Caleb has way more. Not no knock on Colorado skill positions, nothing like that. But USC, they getting them the best lines, they getting them the best wide receivers or what have you. And you're supposed to be that guy. But look at how Shedeur balling. And then when you break the game down, bro, Shedeur had like 50 more all-purpose yards because Shedeur threw 4 touchdowns, but he ran one.
And ran one.
Caleb threw 6, but I mean you ain't looking at but 5 touchdowns versus 6 touchdowns. But Shedeur got more yards. You supposed to be that guy. Y'all up 20-something points. Put them babies to bed. You supposed to be him.
Yeah.
You on every commercial. Everybody's talking about the most guaranteed prospect you ever seen. They say that shit. They said that shit with Andrew Luck. They said that shit with who was it? Andrew Luck, Joe Burrow. Every college quarterback every year. Oh, this is a can't not miss prospect.
Yeah.
Man, you tell me how that work out for you. But I want to, if I'm starting an organization, like I've been said, I want a guy that's battle tested. We see Shedeur's operating at a high level with a BMW. Meanwhile, Caleb out here driving a Rolls Royce. Come on, bro. and they still and Shedeur still getting to the same destination. I'm telling you, man. And then it's gonna see. And the thing about it is, Shedeur is used to operating with less. So when he goes to a franchise that's sorry as fuck, he already know how to move and operate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He taking losses at a high level. So he go to the podium, put it all on himself, just like he said with them last 2 minutes or whatever. We know that team ain't used to running up tempo in them type of situations. I mean, they did it in that game against Colorado, but it's USC, whole different magnitude. But he put it on him. What Caleb gonna do when he get beat 49-6 and he done got sacked 7 times? That's never happened to him, so he's not gonna be able to take it.
Yeah.
Like, folks don't be understanding, man. A lot of these guys, bro, they done in their careers from little league to college,
They've been winning.
they've been winning their whole life. They might only done lost 3 or 4 games.
Yeah.
Like when Cam came in the league, I think Cam only lost maybe like 2 games his whole life.
Yeah, give or take.
They don't do well with losing, dog. So I ain't that high on him. That he the next Patrick Mahomes, that's blasphemy. That is blasphemous.
That's what they say.
That's blasphemous. They need to stop. Stop. But not saying Caleb not gonna be good or he not good, but I just really think him and Shedeur they on 2 different levels, dog.
James Harden, Chef Bat, Chef Curry's cooking. I'm in the jet like jet, Ferrari like Lamar. Shout out to Dallas, I've been a star. We can take it back.